Hi, folks. Welcome to the world of Serendipity Sellers. Just a quick overview of what we're doing up here and our hopes and dreams to hopefully get you excited and to definitely encourage you to subscribe to the YouTube channel because that's going to be your best bet in keeping track of what's going on. So, what is going on? We are opening a studio in such as Georgia. I am a ceramicist, a potter. I do hand build pottery as well as wheel thrown. I definitely consider myself more of a hand build than a wheel thrown. I think people who do wheel thrown pottery are magicians. You all are amazing. I can do it, but those of you who do it professionally and do it on a production scale, I think you're doing magic, and it's phenomenal, and I think it's so cool. But I do mostly hand build. I do both, however, and do have two wheels. I have a beginner's wheel and a pro wheel. So we have both of those. We have a kiln, and we have a great space for art. I also paint. I have a background in painting and professional art as far as that goes in terms of working in theater. I did scenic painting, scene design for a long time, that kind of thing. So, a lot of training as far as that goes, but more than training, I got a lot of passion for it. I really love it. So, doing some actual development of products up here. So painting and creating pottery, but also classes. And so that's something I'm really, really passionate about because my background is also teaching. I was a high school teacher, I was a college teacher, I've done training at the organizational level, at the business level. I've done it for the government, for state, local, and federal government as well. So lots of teaching experience, and I also really love teaching. So super excited about letting my passion for creativity and art, as well as for teaching, collide again like they used to whenever I taught theater long, long ago. I taught that at the high school level, and that was crazy fun and so cool. And so excited about letting those kind of things collide again and being able to teach and teach, in this case, adults and youth how to find their creativity and use clay to build and build things like wind chimes and ghosts and little monsters and bowls, actually useful stuff. See, bowls, cups, stuff like that that you can use, as well as painting and doing paint nights and things like that. And then we're also up here going to be doing cooking classes. So those will be YouTube videos. Those are probably not going to actually have people here. All of it's kind of in play at this point. So again, keep in touch. Please subscribe to the channel so you can keep in touch for exactly how all of this is going to play out in January. But cooking classes, or at least I am vegan. Jesse is mostly vegan. I am vegan, so we'll be doing vegan cooking classes, kind of how to turn your favorites into something plant based. I also bake and love to bake, and obviously that's vegan also. And so we'll be doing some YouTube videos on that kind of thing. And then we garden, and we have a very big, I'm looking out at it right there, a very big and successful garden that we keep going year round. We got a ton of garlic going in it right now, as well as other things. And so doing some videos on what we're doing, how we're preserving things, how we're rotating crops, just kind of the whole thing for the garden as well. So there's going to be multiple different threads going on, different channels going on within this one overarching YouTube channel. So definitely subscribe, keep in touch. I'm going to flip the camera here so you can see the studio space before, because we are getting ready to, over the next 2.5 weeks, Jesse is a builder. So those of you who know him know that he is a builder. He's done a bunch of work in our house. And now he's getting ready to switch over to this apartment, which is the studio space. And this is the last you're going to see it the way it is right now. This is it. It's getting ready to get a pretty substantial makeover. It's going to get shelving all over the place. We've got this beautiful shelving that he's gotten that's going to go all over. The kiln, we do have a kiln, and using the kiln is also a possibility that we can talk about. Get in touch with me by sellers serendipity@gmail.com. It's at the bottom of the website, the email address. So you can also get in touch with me that way, but definitely subscribe to the YouTube for news on what's going on, just in case your email kind of gets lost in the fray of all of the emails. But anyway, the kiln's going to go downstairs. You're going to see there's a central island. It looks pretty janky right now. It's not great. Everything kind of looks like chaos up here right now, because it is. It's going to go away, and it's going to get widened and then extended so that there can be lots of people around it, and so that classes could go on at it, and there could be like 9 people standing around it with me directing a class at the exact same time. So lots of plans for it. We're going to have I lost my words. The pottery wheel set up in the corner. The 2 pottery wheels are going to be up here as well. Right now, only one of them is, because I have the other one down at the house so that I can use it. So those are both going to be up here. And then also behind me right now, I have a sewing machine. Actually, I have 2 sewing machines up here. And so that's also a possibility in the studio of, if you want to use a sewing machine, if you don't have one, anything like that, there's 2 sewing machines up here. So all of that's just things, the studio space, the various different things in it, the classes coming, all of that are things that are going to be imminent in the new year. It's like this close. So let me flip you. You can take a look at where we are right now. I'll even show you the big garden. If you've made it this far, I realize we're almost 8 minutes in, goodness gracious. And then I'll let you go. So let me flip. And the back of the chair, exactly what you wanted to see. I told you, chaos. All right, so that's gonna be wheel thrown corner. We're gonna have the floor protected. 2 pottery wheels that'll be cleaned up. That's the beginner wheel right now. We were using it recently with some kids, and so it's a little messy, but and then there'll be the other wheel up here. You can see where I've been glazing, and I got lazy and didn't clean up because I don't follow my own rules. This is the current island. It's going to be big and come way back here. Kiln's going to go downstairs, and I'll be teaching from somewhere way back here. And then people will be down the sides of the island, basically. And then the back will be open so that it'll be easy to get to the sink and all that kind of stuff. And then, of course, for the cooking classes, there's a kitchen. And for paint nights and stuff, there's a kitchen. So you could bring your own snacks, your own drinks, that kind of stuff. Bathroom. We got a little chill area, TV. And then over here is where I currently have the sewing machines and whatnot. And that's probably going to change around a little as we redo this space. But you get the general idea. Windows are not perfectly clean. Oopsie. But there you go. You get the idea of the garden out there. You see it. You see it. So that's what we're talking about when we talk about the garden. So serendipitysellers.com. Next time you see this space, folks, it's not going to look like this anymore. But I do hope to see you in it. Happy New Year.